Infrastructure sector in India, as we know today, is on a cusp of transformation. Over the past 1 decade or so, the sector has witnessed qualitative and quantitative improvements like never before, largely driven by the aspirations of the people and the commitment of the existing government. The Union Budget 23-24 has once again reinforced the government's belief on the crucial role that infrastructure sector can play in the holistic development of the country's economy. It is truly a reformative budget that not only captures the huge capex requirements of the infrastructure sector by significantly increasing the expected capital outlay by to rupees 10 lakh crores for the coming year, but also attempts to bring in a holistic improvement by focusing on urban infrastructure, municipal bonds, last mile connectivity, and the green growth. The VGF facility for green sectors are strong initiatives to support target of achieving the net zero mission by 2070. Further, the improved budget for railways at 2 trillion rupees and target to build 50 additional airports are expected to further improve the connectivity for the masses, and the improved arbitration processes, ease of doing business, and provision of single window clearances and interest-free loans to the states are much needed structural reforms that shall certainly go a long way in providing impetus to the infrastructure sector. And IIFCL, in its part, is geared to support the government in its mission to further the growth of the sector as we enter the Amrit Kal as the 5th largest economy in the world. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Wolf Muth. I'm the country director of the KfW office, the German Development Bank, here in Delhi. KfW is acting on behalf of the German government, and we're acting here within the Indian-German Development Corporation. And I'm very pleased to hear about today's announcement of the finance minister about the state budget, because within the German Development Corporation, Germany is heavily supporting India in to achieve its ambitious goals, especially in the areas of energy transition, in the urban sector development, urban mobility, and also in the area of natural resource management and agroecology. These are key areas of the corporation, and we are pleased that also the Indian government has a focus on these areas. And last year we achieved a record high commitment from KfW in these areas. So we made a commitment of 1.7 billion in total, addressing especially these key areas. And as I said, these ambitious goal of India to make an energy transition to achieve the CO2 neutral energy supply within the coming decades. It's great for us to move ahead and to accompany the Indian state in these areas. That's it.
I think the Finance Minister has done an excellent job. I must congratulate her for doing an excellent balancing act. The focus has remained on continuing the capital expenditure, the enhancement of more than 33% into the capital expenditure, and the focus on infrastructure will lead the recovery of economy, and I'm sure we'll continue on our growth path of achieving, as the target has been set, for 7% growth rate. So I think it's an excellent balancing act. Add to that the focus on agriculture, skill development, and the benefits to the individuals through the exemptions in the personal income tax is the complete package. I think it's a excellent job Finance Minister and government has done. As she has mentioned in her speech, the budget lays the foundation for the Amrit Kal and 100th year of India's independence, where India wants to become a 5 trillion economy and a developed country. So I think that excellent focus has been maintained by the finance minister. She could have probably gone ahead with the popular announcement as that happens these days, but she has continued on her fiscal consolidation. The fiscal target for the year 22-23 has been almost achieved. As she has said, by 2025, she wants to ensure that the fiscal deficit comes down to 4.5%. In fact, there has been a missing piece of states' capital expenditure into infrastructure development. The government's focus that the continuation of interest-free loan for 50 years to the states on capital expenditure and a cap that they have to spend that capital expenditure in coming financial year is something which will boost to the urban infrastructure, particularly on the sustainability part, sewage management, waste management, providing good urban digital infrastructure. So all this put together, I think it's a great package which Finance Minister has done. And congratulations to the Prime Minister for his continued vision and leadership, and the Finance Minister for excellent budget.
So hi, this is Ranu Das. I run a company called Ultra PRT, which is into electric mobility in India and in other places around the world. I am pretty excited by what I just heard in the budget. I think the focus on infrastructure is very heartening. It will be a massive value creator, and mobility, smart mobility, which is my field also. I think a lot of good things have been said in the budget about that.